Have you noticed that your legs feel heavier than they used to? Maybe standing for long periods has become more challenging. If you're over 60, you might be surprised to learn that some of the fruits sitting in your kitchen could be contributing to these changes. Millions of seniors eat these daily, never knowing they're trading their strength for what they think is healthy nutrition. Your leg muscles are some of the largest and most important muscle groups in your body. They're what keep you mobile, independent, and confident in your daily activities. When these muscles weaken, everything changes. Your balance suffers, your confidence drops, and suddenly simple tasks become monumental challenges. Today, I'm going to reveal 3 specific fruits that could be working against your leg strength. For each fruit, I'll explain exactly why it's problematic, what it's doing to your body, and most importantly, what you can do to protect yourself while still enjoying the foods you love. Before we jump in, consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. Now, let's dive in. Number 1, bananas. Let's start with the most shocking one, bananas. Yes, those yellow powerhouses that we've been told are perfect for potassium and energy. Here's the problem that most seniors don't know about bananas. First, bananas are incredibly high in sugar. A single large banana contains about 17 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than many candy bars. When you eat a banana, especially on an empty stomach, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. This spike triggers a massive insulin response in your body. Now here's where it gets dangerous for your leg strength. When insulin levels surge repeatedly throughout the day, your body starts developing insulin resistance. Insulin resistance doesn't just affect diabetes risk. It directly impacts your muscle protein synthesis. That's the process your body uses to build and maintain muscle tissue. Studies have shown that insulin resistance can reduce muscle protein synthesis by up to 30%. Think about that for a moment. If your muscles can't rebuild themselves properly, they're going to get weaker over time. Your legs, which already face natural age-related muscle loss called sarcopenia, now face an additional 30% reduction in their ability to maintain strength. But there's more. Bananas are also relatively low in protein. Your leg muscles need adequate protein to maintain their strength and size. When you fill up on high-sugar, low-protein foods like bananas, you're crowding out space for the protein-rich foods your muscles desperately need. The potassium argument is interesting, but here's what they don't tell you. Too much potassium without adequate magnesium can actually interfere with proper muscle contraction. Many seniors who eat multiple bananas daily end up with a potassium to magnesium ratio that's completely out of balance. This imbalance can lead to muscle weakness, cramping, and poor coordination. I'm not saying bananas are evil, but if you're eating 1 or 2 bananas every day and you've noticed your leg strength declining, there might be a connection. Here's what you can do instead. If you love bananas, try eating just half a banana and pair it with a protein source like Greek yogurt or a handful of nuts. This combination slows down the sugar absorption and provides the protein your muscles need. Better yet, try swapping your daily banana for lower sugar fruits like berries, which we'll talk about in a moment. Another option is to time your banana consumption. If you're going to eat a banana, eat it right before or after physical activity. This way, your muscles can use that sugar for energy instead of storing it as fat or triggering insulin resistance. The key is awareness. Many seniors eat bananas because they think they're making a healthy choice, and in moderation with proper pairing they can be. But when bananas become a daily high sugar habit, they can contribute to the very muscle weakness you're trying to prevent. Number 2, grapes. Our second culprit might surprise you even more. Grapes. Those sweet, convenient little snacks that seem so innocent, but grapes are actually one of the most problematic fruits for senior leg strength, and here's exactly why. Grapes are essentially nature's candy. They contain about 23 grams of sugar per cup, and here's the kicker. That sugar is primarily fructose. Fructose is processed differently by your body than other sugars. Instead of being used immediately for energy like glucose, fructose goes straight to your liver for processing. When your liver gets overwhelmed with fructose, which happens easily in seniors whose metabolism has naturally slowed down, it converts that fructose directly into fat. This process is called lipogenesis. The fat doesn't just appear around your waistline. It also infiltrates your muscle tissue, including your leg muscles. This infiltration of fat into muscle tissue is called intramuscular fat accumulation. Studies have shown that as little as a 5% increase in intramuscular fat can reduce muscle strength by up to 15%. Think about that. Just a small amount of fat building up in your leg muscles can significantly impact your ability to climb stairs, walk distances, or maintain balance. But the problems with grapes don't stop there. Grapes are also high in natural compounds called tannins. While tannins have some antioxidant properties, they also interfere with iron absorption. Iron is crucial for oxygen delivery to your muscles. When your leg muscles don't get adequate oxygen, they fatigue quickly and lose strength over time. Many seniors who snack on grapes throughout the day develop what I call sugar fatigue. They experience energy crashes, mood swings, and increased cravings for more sweet foods. This cycle keeps insulin levels elevated throughout the day, preventing your body from accessing stored fat for energy and making it harder to maintain muscle mass. Here's another issue that's specific to seniors. Grapes are very easy to overeat. You can mindlessly consume a cup or two of grapes while watching television or reading. That's potentially 46 grams of sugar in one sitting. For comparison, the American Heart Association recommends no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day for women and 36 grams for men. The glycemic index of grapes is also concerning. Grapes rank at about 59 on the glycemic index, which means they cause a moderate to high spike in blood sugar. For seniors who may already be dealing with decreased insulin sensitivity, this repeated spiking can accelerate muscle loss and increase inflammation throughout the body. If you love grapes, you don't have to give them up entirely. The key is moderation and timing. Limit yourself to about 8 to 10 grapes at a time and always pair them with a protein source like a small piece of cheese or a few nuts. Number 3. Dried fruits. Now for our third and final fruit destroyer of leg strength, dried fruits. This includes raisins, dried apricots, dried mangoes, fruit leather, and all those convenient dried fruit snacks that seem like such a healthy choice. Dried fruits are perhaps the most deceptive of all because they maintain the reputation of being healthy while delivering a concentrated sugar bomb that can devastate your muscle health. Here's what happens when fruit is dried. The water is removed, but all the sugar remains. This concentrates the sugar content to extremely high levels. For example, fresh grapes contain about 12 grams of sugar per 100 grams, but raisins contain about 65 grams of sugar per 100 grams. That's more than 5 times the sugar concentration. When you eat dried fruit, you're consuming far more sugar than you would ever eat if you were eating the fresh version. Could you sit down and eat 30 fresh apricots in one sitting? Probably not. But you could easily eat 30 dried apricots without thinking twice. That small handful delivers the sugar equivalent of 30 pieces of fresh fruit. This concentrated sugar causes several problems for your leg strength. First, it triggers massive insulin spikes that are even more severe than those caused by fresh fruit. These insulin spikes promote fat storage and inhibit muscle protein synthesis even more dramatically than fresh fruits do. Second, dried fruits often contain added sugars and preservatives that fresh fruits don't have. Many commercial dried fruits are treated with sulfur dioxide to maintain color and extend shelf life. These additives can increase inflammation in your body, and chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of muscle loss in seniors. Third, dried fruits stick to your teeth and provide a constant source of sugar for harmful bacteria in your mouth. Poor oral health is strongly linked to systemic inflammation, which directly impacts muscle health and recovery. But here's the most concerning part about dried fruits and leg strength. Because they're so concentrated and easy to eat, many seniors use them as their primary fruit source. They think they're getting all the benefits of fruit, but they're actually missing out on the water content, fiber structure, and natural satiety signals that whole fruits provide. When you eat fresh fruit, the water and fiber help you feel full and satisfied with appropriate portions. Dried fruits bypass these natural portion control mechanisms, making it incredibly easy to overconsume sugar and calories. The concentrated nature of dried fruits also means they provide very little nutritional value relative to their caloric density. You're getting tons of sugar and calories, but missing out on the water, lower sugar content, and better nutrient ratios that fresh fruits offer. If you currently rely on dried fruits for convenience, here are some better alternatives. Try pre-cutting fresh fruits and storing them in your refrigerator for easy snacking. Berries and citrus segments are all great options that provide natural sweetness without the concentrated sugar load. If you do choose to eat dried fruits occasionally, limit yourself to about 1 tablespoon and always pair them with a protein source. Some people find success with freeze-dried fruits, which remove water but don't add sugars or preservatives. We've covered 3 major fruit-related threats to your leg strength today, and I want you to remember that small changes can lead to significant improvements in your mobility and independence. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate fruit from your diet entirely. Fruit provides essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support healthy aging. The key is choosing the right fruits in the right amounts and pairing them wisely with other nutrients. Your legs carry you through life, and they deserve the best care possible. By making these simple dietary adjustments, you're investing in your future mobility, independence, and quality of life. This video is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have any symptoms, discomfort, or health concerns, please consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider. Always speak with your doctor before making any changes to your diet, supplements, or lifestyle. Before you go, consider giving this video a like. If it was helpful, subscribe for more evidence-based health content for seniors, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads.